one I always remember is the first time I heard the first song on the second Cro-Mags album, Death Camps. I mean, anybody you show that song that's never heard that, it's pretty unbelievable. As soon as I heard that, I was like, that's what I want to do. You know what I mean? And I still feel that way when I hear it. It's kind of like a Master of Puppets riff. It's the same effect you get when it comes in. It's like, whoa, you know? It's like, you know, so it's basically like that. And then the whole song is like down picking, so. You know, so
sick.
It's just like that. You know, it's because it's like Master Puppets, you know. You know,
Yeah.
just really tight down picking stuff is, I was just like, I want to do that. And a lot of that New York hardcore crossover stuff was kind of in the same vein. A lot of down picking, a lot of tight mutes, tight guitars and stuff like that.
Imagine Leeway was huge for you.
Leeway was a big one. You know, stuff like that. That was big for me, just learning all that stuff. So playing along with Leeway records and Cro-Mags records and all the bands from that scene, the crossover, original crossover scene. Because all those bands sort of did that, you know. Sick of It All went crossover, Agnostic Front went crossover. You know, there were a lot of cool bands in that world, Madball. So that was big for me, learning all those riffs. Yeah, I mean, just kind of figuring out what they were doing and trying to do it my own way. Just even the straight thrash stuff, you know, like Bonded by Blood.
Yeah, that one's sick.
Yeah, and to me that was like sounded like Cro-Mags to me. So I was connecting the dots between all these bands, like how they sound the same or different or whatever. That was sort of like, to me that sounded like, yeah, something like crossover, but it was just straight up thrash, you know? SLAYER. What else? You know, like there's the riff on Show No Mercy, the song. It's like, yeah, you know, stuff like that.
The crossover versus thrash, they are,
Yeah.
you know, like it's just, they're literally in the same family. Of course, they sound
Yeah.
completely different though. You can instantly listen to a record and be like, this is a thrash band or this is a
Yeah.
crossover band, but
Yeah.
it's all the same family. We all like fast alternate picking and
Yeah.
tight down picking and cool riffs.
Yeah, I mean, and
Based a lot around, you know, it's like these three things.
Everything, like we were talking about earlier, like Rat, you know, and then the heavy metal chord, you know, which we were gonna ask someone if they knew the
proper term
the proper
for the heavy metal
terminology for the heavy metal chord. Rat, like,
Yeah,
that was
body
like,
talk.
open G chord and stuff like that, but the heavy metal chord, yeah. You know, and like a lot of stuff like that. Yeah, like, and I was hearing bands doing that a lot, like Prong, you know. So once I started playing with those, and then, you know, there's all these different ways you can change the voicing of the chord, you know, throughout a song or riff, you know, and every riff is different, every song's different, you know.